good morning, good afternoon, or at whatever time you're watching this. Welcome to my presentation of this amazing worldwide selling book presented to win by Jerry Weissman. My name is Azucena Lopez, and I'll be the one presenting this book today. To start off, I'm gonna be giving you guys like a quick about that brief summary of like the book, of like what to be expecting of it, or like just information about the book. I would really recommend this book to a lot of future jobs that have like a lot of discussions, that are exposed to a lot of discussions, presentations, a lot of communication. This book is really good for that. It helps you make connections with others and long lasting impressions, actually. In this book, there's plenty of case studies, practical tips, guidelines, and a little bit of everything. I really recommend this book. So, you might be wondering, who is Jerry Weissman? Well, Jerry Weissman is the world's most recognized corporate presentations coach, and he's the founder president of Power Presentations. And to that, he actually has 30 years working in that, and he's helped a lot of like big companies, one being like Netflix, like Microsoft, Cisco, Yahoo. Those are like some of them. In the book, it actually states a lot of them. So if you're really interested in that, you should really read the book. He is a he graduated from NYU with bachelor's in psychology, Stanford with the master's in speech and drama, and Columbia graduated with a degree in theater arts. So we're going to start off with talking about the 5 cardinal sins of presentations, which in the book I feel like it's very important. It was a very like main topic. So we're going to talk about no clear point. So when there's no clear point in your presentations, like the audience leaves wondering like, what was the point of this? Like, did I really just waste my time? Like, what was the point of this? Like, they won't get a lot of information from it. And that's where a lot of people fail in their presentations, where it's just like there's just no clear point to what were your presentation about. When there's no audience benefits, the audience doesn't see how they can benefit, so they'll be like, so what, like what was your presentation about? Like, what am I gonna benefit from? Like, you need to really like be forward, like you're gonna benefit from this. You know, you have to be really clear on what you're presenting and how it's important. No clear flows. So that's when like everything starts getting so confused that leaves the audience like so behind. They won't understand what's going on. Like they don't even know, like you're just going way too fast, or you're just like not making sense to them when it's too detailed. So many facts are like being thrown where the main point is literally hidden. You can't be throwing so many points, so many everything, because everybody's gonna get lost and they won't understand what was the point, the main point of your presentation. What are they trying to get from it? And when it's too long. So when it's too long, the audience literally loses focus, and well, they get really bored and they get distracted. So try to like have less slides, like less wording, and try to like communicate with everybody more so they won't lose like focus. So deep connections. So I really like this topic also. I feel like you have to make deep connections with your present, like who you're presenting your presentations to, so you understand and know if everybody's on the same track, nobody's lost. So you have to make a clear statement and make them see the bigger picture. Avoid talking like too much about like what your company, like your company's future features. I'm so sorry about that. Features, and what like don't be talking about what product suits them. Like you have to like give information where they like put their knowledge, and they're like, oh yeah, like this topic like really suits me, like this really suits me, like this really suits me. So you have to like really go straight forward to how like the audience is going to benefit from them, but don't tell them like, yeah, you're going to benefit from this, you should get this. So I really got this quote that I really liked, and from the book, and it's, make it easy for your audience to follow, and your audience will follow your lead, will follow your lead. So that was from Jerry Weissman. So the enormous difference between the document and the presentation. Okay, I feel like a lot of people get really confused on this, because in the presentation you're not really supposed to like give out so much wording, so much like a lot of just, the presentations can be really overwhelming, and everybody's gonna lose track. Everybody's gonna be like, no, I don't want to pay attention, I don't really like this. So you have to compose key points use support from your slides to help you remember. So what I mean by this is like write like words will you remember like what's your topic about. Like right now where I said use support slides from to help you remember, I would be like, oh yeah, like to help you remember like what you're talking about, what you're getting your point out of. Like you have to like just use your slides a little bit. Don't overwhelm your slides and where everybody's gonna get bored and is gonna think it's too much and everybody's gonna be overwhelmed. Use proper graphics. Don't use too many either. And relevant takeaways, which illustrates your idea or theory. Use support from your slides, as I was saying. Like really tell them what you're going to tell them. Don't give them extra information and just everything. So do's. These are do's and do not. Okay, so do less is more. Less information on the slides is always better. Just straightforward, not that many words, not that much like overwhelmed presentations, and keep everyone focused because a lot of people like do get unfocused, like do get distracted, and not everybody's going to be paying attention to your presentation. And start with the objective. Yes, you want to get straightforward, catch their eye, just start forward. Don't like start off like easily because everybody's going to be like, what's the point of it? And do not treat as a document, as we said, like the documents are always like a lot of words. Don't treat it as that. Start like a little by little, like, catch their view, catch their eye, I mean. And use, oh yeah, do not use many graphics. Yeah, because if you use a lot of graphics, like your presentation will just be overwhelmed. Everybody's gonna be paying attention to a lot of stuff and not what you're saying. And do not jump all over the place. So what I mean by that is don't be going from like one presentation, I mean one slide to another slides, and everybody's gonna be all confused, like what are you even like talking about? So that today was my presentation on how the book, and those were, I feel like, were the main points of this. I got a lot of do's and do nots. I feel like it really helped me like understand that many people are busy in their life. I need to figure out what slides are really gonna capture like capture their eye, and like I have to like you have to keep in mind like everybody's busy, everybody has their own life, so you're trying to like really catch their eye and really be like, yeah, like don't worry, like I'm not wasting your time, like pay attention to me. And yes, that was my presentation on the book, on what I really liked about the book. So, oh, and that little picture right there says make a good first expression, first impression. I'm so sorry about that.